guys all made it here safe. Lovely, as Kevin brought up earlier this morning. It's wonderful that we have a nice sanded parking lot and everybody can get in here without slipping. And yeah, I see a few empty seats out there. Maybe some people didn't like the cold. Hopefully, you guys are joining us from home. You guys are here in spirit, at least. Without further ado, let's worship the God. Usually happens when I turn it on. Though the tears may fall, my song will rise to you. Though my heart may fail, my song will rise to you. While there's breath in my lungs, I will praise you, Lord. In the dead of night, I'll lift my eyes to you. When the waters rise, I'll lift my eyes to you. When there's hope in this heart, I will praise you, Lord. Joy of the Lord is my strength. Joy of the Lord is my strength. In the darkness I'll dance, in the shadows I'll sing. Joy of the Lord is my strength. When I cannot see you with my eyes, and face the rise of you. When I cannot feel your hand in mine, and face the rise of you. God of mercy and love, I will praise you, Lord. Oh, you shine the glory, though it's light, I feel alive with you. In your presence now, I come alive, I am alive with you. Give me strength when I say, I will praise you, Lord. Joy of the Lord is my strength. Joy of the Lord is strength. In the darkness I'll dance, in the shadows I'll sing my strength. Sorrow comes my way, Father, shield around me, always you remain. Courage in the fight, you call my name. Jesus, I am coming, walking on the waves, reaching for your light. Joy of the Lord is my strength. The joy of the Lord is my strength. In the darkness I'll dance, in the shadows I'll sing. The joy of the Lord is my strength. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Dance in the shadows I'll sing. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Amen. I can't count the times I've called your name some broken night. You showed up and patched me up like you do every time I get amnesia. I forget that you keep coming me down. Good God Almighty, I hope you'll find me praising your name no matter what comes. 'Cause I know where I'd be without your mercy. So I keep praising your name at the top of my lungs. Tell me if he's good.
He's good.
Tell me if he's God.
He's God.
He is
Good God Almighty.
His love goes find me praising your name no matter what comes. 'Cause I know where I'd be without your mercy. So I keep praising your name at the top of my lungs. Is he good?
He's good.
Tell me, is he God?
He's God.
He is good God Almighty. Praise him.
Praise him in the morning. Praise him in the noontime. Praise him in the noontime.
Almighty. I hope you'll find praising your name no matter what comes. 'Cause I know where I'd be without your mercy. So I keep praising your name at the top of my lungs. Tell me, is he good?
He's good.
Tell me, is he God?
He's God.
He is
Good God Almighty. Praise him in the morning. Praise him in the noontime. Praise him when the sun goes down. Love him in the morning. Love him in the noontime. Love him when the sun goes down.
Praise him.
Praise him in the morning. Praise him in the noontime. Praise him when the sun goes down. Love him in the morning. Love him in the noontime. Love him when the sun goes down.
Jesus.
Jesus in the morning, Jesus in the noontime, Jesus when the sun goes down. Jesus in the morning, Jesus in the noontime, Jesus when the sun goes down.
Good God Almighty, I hope you'll find me praising your name no matter what comes. 'Cause I know where I'd be without your mercy. So I keep praising your name at the top of my lungs. Is he good?
He's good,
Tell me, is he God?
he's God,
He is
good God Almighty.
When he told you you're not good enough, when he told you you're not right, when he told you you're not strong enough to put up a good fight, when he told you you're not worthy, when he told you you're not loved, when he told you you're not beautiful, you'll never be enough. Oh, fear, he is a liar. He'll take your breath, stop you in your steps. Oh, fear, he is a liar. He will rob your rest, steal your happiness, cast your fear in the fire. 'Cause fear, he is a liar. When he told you you were trouble, you'll forever be alone. When he told you you should run away, you'll never find a home. When he told you you were dirty, you should be ashamed. When he told you you could be the one, grace could never change. Oh, fear, he is a liar. He will take your breath, stop you in your steps. Oh, fear, he is a liar. He will rob your rest, steal your happiness, cast your fear in the fire. 'Cause fear, he is a liar. Let your fire fall and cast out all my fears. Let your fire fall, your love is all I feel. Let your fire fall and cast out all my fears. Let your fire fall, your love is all I feel. Let your fire fall and cast out all my fears. Let your fire fall, your love is all I feel. Let your fire fall and cast out all my fears. Let your fire fall, your love is all I feel. Oh, fear, he is a liar. He will take your rest, lock you in your steps. Oh, fear, he is a liar. He will rob your rest, steal your happiness, cast your fear in the fire. 'Cause fear, he is a liar. 'Cause fear, he is a liar. So this next song, is kind of one that I just really love, and it's really about posture, if that means anything. Some of you guys might notice I'm not one of those worship leaders that tells you to lift your hands, tells you to jump, tells you to dance, tells you to do this, that, and the other. That's all up to you. How you worship is how you worship. But there's certain things that, like, when you see someone do it, you know exactly what it is that they're doing. It means something. If you see a guy drop down to one knee, like holding something up, you know he's proposing. If you see somebody on their knees, you know what they're doing. If you see a child running up to their parent, their arms up like this, you know that they're asking to be picked up. They're asking to be held. They're asking to be hugged. They're asking to be, that's what they want. They want that closeness. And sometimes when you just go with it, when you just do it, it means something. You feel something from it. And this song is kind of one of those things. I'm not going to tell you that you should lift your hands, but if you haven't done it, something beautiful is there for you. Just let it go. Be still. There is a healing. His love is deeper than the sea. His mercy is unfailing. His arms, fortress for the weak. Let faith arise. Let faith arise. I lift my head to believe again. You are my refuge. You are my strength. As I pour out my heart, these things I remember. You are faithful, God, forever. Still, there is a river faith arise. Let faith arise. Open my eyes. Open my eyes. Let faith arise. Let faith arise. Open my eyes. Open my eyes. I lift my hands to believe again. You are my refuge. You are my strength. As I pour out my heart, these things I remember. You are faithful, God, forever. Let faith arise. Let faith arise. Open my eyes. Open my eyes. Let faith arise. Let faith arise. Open my eyes. Open my eyes. I lift my hands to believe again. You are my can only imagine what it will be like when I walk by your side. I can only imagine what my eyes will see when your face is before me. I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in all of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? To my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak at all? I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine when that day comes and I find myself standing in the sun. I can only imagine when all I will do is forever worship you. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in all of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? To my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak at all? I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine when all I will do is forever worship you. Can only imagine. Only imagine. Thank you, Father God. Thank you for this time of worship. Thank you for everybody that's here. Thank you for everybody that's worshiping with us at home. Thank you for everybody that's going to worship with us later this week from home at their leisure. Just thank you. Thank you for this opportunity to worship you, to be close to you, to feel your presence here. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How's it going today? All right, so welcome. I'm glad you guys all made it. The roads I hear are getting slick, but I think they're all right. So thank you. So just to welcome, in a couple of morning announcements, if you're new here for the first time, or if you've had your information updated, like a change of address or email or something like that, we have Connect cards. So we encourage you to fill those out. For people who are new here, what we do is we just have a way for our pastors to reach out to you and say hi and welcome, to make you feel at home. And for those of you who've been here, if you, like I said, if your information has changed, it's always good for us to have the most up-to-date information. So you can always use the Connect card to update your information as well. A couple of announcements. So we have prayer and fasting coming up. It starts tomorrow. This is something that's done every year by the Foursquare denomination, which is the denomination that we're a part of. And what they do is they do a 21-day fast, and they send out prayer points, and they encourage everybody to pray and fast. And really what it does is it's a way to be unified with all the churches in the Foursquare denomination, and maybe others are doing it as well, but there's a lot of power in prayer, and more so when people are praying for the same things. So that's why they send out those prayer points, so we can all be praying for the same things. And that really gets God's attention. It's kind of like if you, and pardon the analogy, but if you see an ant on the ground, you kind of look at it, but if you see a bunch of ants, you know something's going on there. In the summertime, I always, you know that a popsicle's been dropped or something because you see a pile. And that's the same way it is with us, really. God hears our prayers, but when he sees a bunch of us praying, that really touches his heart. So that starts tomorrow, and you can go to Foursquare. Where is it? Hold on here. Foursquareprayer.org, and you can receive a daily email and prayer instructions as well, and devotions. We also have printed copies here, so if you want those will be out back as well. So I'd encourage you to do that. Coming up on January 14th, we have movie night. Now, typically we do movie night the first weekend of the month, but this month we're doing something different, and it's really a blessing, really, because the town's reached out to us. So Pittsfield has reached out to us, and they're having their Winterfest, and so it's culminating with movie night here. So the town of Pittsfield is encouraging people to come here to a church to watch a movie, and so it's going to be Boss Baby 2, but that's really exciting. It's really exciting that, again, and I say this all the time, but we've really made an impact in this community. And it goes to show that when the town reached out to us and say, hey, why don't we do movie night at your place? That's awesome, so that's a great honor. So the movie starts at 6:30. We're watching Boss Baby 2, so I would encourage you guys all to be here. We have popcorn and drinks and stuff like that, and it's a really good time. And then finally, we have our annual meeting coming up, and that's on February 6th, and we're incorporating our chili cook-off into the annual meeting. Yeah. And so it's funny because I've been talking to Jocelyn. I'm like, are we having the chili cook-off? Because I missed that, And so, yes, we're having the chili cook-off this year, and it's going to be incorporated into our annual meeting. So February 6th is a Sunday, so right after church, we're going to do our annual meeting, and then we'll, again, have the chili cook-off here. So if you have a good chili recipe, I encourage you to make it and bring it in. And I believe there's awards to be given out. It's the Golden Spoon. The Golden Spoon. So you want to be here, and there's great chili to go around. And so the annual meeting is really a time for all of us to come here and see what the church is doing as far as financials. We go over the financials, see what the council spent the money on, how much money we took in, and really it gives you an opportunity to be aware of what the church is doing financially, and that's great stewardship. There's no secrets here, and that's what we do for our annual meeting, is make it available to everybody so you can see, you can ask questions, and know the direction of the church. So that's all I have for announcements. At this time, we have community time, so it's a 5-minute break, and kids are dismissed to Kids Church. And go meet somebody that you haven't met before and get some coffee.
I did. I lost my little paper with the number on it, though, so I'll go find it.
I can just give it to you.
Huh?
I have it.
No, I'll get it. Get a sticky note.
Hi, I'm Mike.
Hey. Yeah. Good to meet you, Mike. Morning, Pat. How are you? Good. Hey, how are you? Skippers. I've never heard that.
If you ever look at it on Netflix, you'll almost cry. There's a guy, famous announcer, John, something like that, MC.
Yeah, John Ward.
Yeah, and so he goes, in the course of 2015, 2015,
Yeah,
that was just
yeah, yeah.
And it's real, I mean, I'm not a huge Tennessee Volunteers fan, but
You should be.
it's really good.
Yeah, I'll look it up. What's good? Yep. Soiree in the soiree in the whatever that's thing called, Foyer Cafe. Yes, thank you. Soiree in the cafe today. Good morning. We have 7 people, I think, who were given a little sheet of paper by Pastor Kathy before church today. If you're one of those 7, if you would come up and stand right along here, I would appreciate it. We had a Christmas offering. Yeah, we got one new woohoo and a Christmas offering. There you go. And so today we're going to tell you what the Christmas offering was. So, Lana, come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Is it 48 cents? Where's our other numbers? There's soiree and in the cafe. If you got a, yes, thank you for the 48 cents. $8.04. It's better. Yeah, it's better. So we'll just keep kind of ad-libbing here until we get more numbers. So tell us 8 ways you saw God's favor this week.
Wow. You told me all I told the
But we're just making stuff up. Here we go. Here's a number. Come on over here. Got to be on camera. Come on over here. Hopefully there's more. Hopefully there's more. Oh, yes, they're coming. Come on, right up here. Right up here. So remember the game, The Price is Right? So this is not going anything like I had envisioned before we started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everybody's here. That's great. You remember the game, The Price is Right, where you guess, like put the numbers in order? Well, that's what we're going to do. And I guess we'll start with the dot because we know where that goes, right? And there's not going to be 3 people on the other side of the dot. So what do you think goes over here in the cent side? 5? This is, if you would have been here on time, you would know. You would know we're telling about the Christmas offering amount. So you said a 5 goes there, you think? No. No? You're the accountant. You don't get to vote. All right, so we'll just kind of speed this thing up, and I'll just move people. How about that? 4. Can you go and trade places with 3, please? That would be Paul and Judy, if you want to put names with that. All right, so Mm, that's a lot. Do you think that's it? No. What do you think? 3 should go between you and 5? Okay. You think that's better? You think that's how it goes? Don't you wish the 8 went here? It doesn't. But the 7 and the 8 can trade places, and that is our Christmas offering for this year. As you know, $5,387.44. As you know, the offering is focused on benevolence for folks in Joy Church and folks in the community. So we have that much, plus the church council has promised to add $2,000 to that. So we're going to have 73. Oh man, now we're all messed up. We'll have 7387.44. So thank you, Joy Church. You're awesome. Thank you guys for playing along. You're awesome, whether you were here on time or not. God forgives, but I don't know if I do. There's a little X somewhere here. Huh? Oh, right here. Okay. Wasn't that fun? Not especially, huh? Now I forgot my Bible. My goodness, what's going on? All right, so we're talking today about what? Favor. God's favor, right? Because that's our word for the year, that we believe God shows his favor on us. Only when we feel like it, though, right? Only when we can feel it do we see God's favor. This is interactive, back and forth. No, all the time. We believe that we can be receiving God's favor all the time, right? And did you know that now you're all what? You're favorites. What? Right? Favorite. You're in God's favor. So how was your week? Did you experience any of God's favor? Anybody? Yeah? Yeah. Well, you're here. You're awake. You're vertical and you're not horizontal. So if nothing else, you've experienced God's favor of health, right? And the ability to move around and get out of your house and come to church. How many of you woke up in a house or apartment that was relatively warm anyway, right? Yeah. You had a little bit of breakfast. If you didn't have it at home, you can have an abundance here. We had some great stuff here. God's favor is awesome. So we have to remember that God's favor is a byproduct of grace and mercy, right? And I don't know about you, but I need all of God's grace all the time. And I need all of God's mercy all the time. So I hope you had a great week and experienced God's favor and noticed it. So last week I said that, that God's favor isn't just something he gives us for our convenience or something that, he's just doing for us. There's a big difference in having God's favor than having God do favors for us, right? Not to say that God doesn't do favors for us, but God's favor is much different. It's, one is for his purpose. God's favor is for his purpose, right? While the other is just for our convenience, if God does us a favor for our convenience. So my prayer today is that this message today on favor will help you learn how to walk in the favor of God. It's one thing to find God's favor, but it's another thing to live in it and walk in it and flow in it. So do we have any favor finders in the house? Oh, flavor finder, that's for sure. Yes, we are favorites and favor finders. As much of a tongue twister that can be. But it's crazy how favor is everywhere, right? It's everywhere. Think of it this way. If you've ever been looking for a car, you might say, well, I'm thinking about maybe getting a Honda Accord, for example. Suddenly, what do you see every time you get on the roads? Honda Accords everywhere, right? That's just the way it works, and that's how it is with favor, too. If we start looking for it, it's always present in our lives, but it's when we open our eyes to it, just like we open our eyes to the Honda Accord, that we begin to see it, and then that God can increase it in our lives even, as we notice it, as we appreciate it, as we see it. Maybe you're not in the market for a new car. I'm not. But I want to encourage you to get in the market for favor. Get in the market for favor, right? The favor of God during this little sermon mini-series that we're doing this last week and this week and throughout 2022, but even beyond, constantly looking and finding God's favor in all the things that we do. So, one of the things that we're looking to do today and this year is to really just discover the little pockets of favor that already exist and to thank God for them. We talked a couple of minutes ago, just waking up in a warm house is God's favor. There's lots of folks who can't do that. And having breakfast is the favor of God. And you know what? It's not just like, this is, to me, one of the greatest bits of God's favor. It's not just like we have broccoli and that's all we ever get to eat. He gives us all this wonderful different flavors and taste. And what an amazing gift of God to be able to enjoy the things that he gives us, his favor. So, we really just want to realize that the greatest way to thank God for his favor is to praise him. We could never thank him enough, but we can give him praise continuously for his favor. As a matter of fact, let's all give God a shout of praise now, right? Come on, let's praise God for his favor in our lives. Doesn't matter what your circumstances are, you can be in God's favor. You can receive God's favor. Yes, we can't respond to God's favor by owing him a favor. It's not like, oh God, if you show me your favor today, I'll do something for you tomorrow. No, it just doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. One preacher said, favor ain't fair. Well, it ain't. There's nothing fair about God's favor, right? But there was nothing fair about the cross either. Jesus took our place. It wasn't fair. So our response to God's favor is to say, God, show me how I can take the favor that you've given me, the blessing you've given me, the influence you've given me, the money you've given me, the skills you've given me. God, show me how to make them to be a channel of your favor for others. Show me, God, how to be a channel of favor for others. God doesn't give us favor for us. We talked about that a lot last week. He gives you favor for your purpose so it can flow through you, not just to you. God's favor flows through us. So do you remember the little definition of favor that we had last week? Can anybody recite it word for word? I couldn't. I didn't memorize it, but I wrote it down. And I think you'll get it up here. The favor of God is the guarantee of his presence and the provision of his power to accomplish his special purpose in and through our lives. The guarantee of his presence, knowing that God is with us, whether we feel it or not. Sometimes I'll hear people and they'll go to a really nice church service and have a really great worship set, and they'll say, oh, I just felt God's presence. I know he was there. Right, he was, because 2 or 3 of you gathered together. Sometimes when we feel like God is nowhere around, we have to remember that he is there, that he's there for us all the time. Jesus said, I'll never leave you or forsake you. That's the favor of God, is that his presence is in our life. Good times, bad times, all times. And the provision of his power, knowing that God is for you. When you realize that he's for you, it takes this to a whole different level. Remember, we talked about God, that he doesn't only love us, but he likes us as well. He pours out his favor on us. He's not like sometimes, where we say, well, I love so-and-so, but I certainly don't like them. No, God loves us and he likes us because he created us in his image. And it's in order to accomplish his special purpose in and through our lives. God's favor for purpose in and through our lives. So the title of today's message then is going to be Walking in the Fog. Walking in the fog. Sometimes we miss God's favor because it seems like we're just walking in the fog. We're not looking for it. We're not seeing it. We're not feeling it. We're just in a fog. Missing what we ought to see. Missing what we ought to experience. Just walking in the fog. But today we're going to flip that just a little bit. We're going to say that it's a good thing to walk in the fog, right? The favor of God. F, favor. O, of. G, God. We're going to be walking in the fog today, right? And every day we're going to be walking in God's favor. So if we're going to find his favor, if we're going to get out of the current fog that we're in and into the favor of God fog, the first thing we have to do is what? What is it we're looking for? We have to know what we're looking for. And it's important to remember that God's favor can be found even in our most difficult circumstances. God's favor can be found whenever, whether circumstances are good or difficult, whatever they are. We know He's with us because, remember, He'll never leave us nor forsake us. That even means when times are tough, He's not going to leave us. He's not going to forsake us. You know, even if you get the worst doctor's report you could ever receive, God is with you. Even when the marriage seems to be falling apart and it feels like your life is over, we can know God's favor is with us. Or even if the marriage fell apart and we feel like your life is over, we know that we can find God's favor. Or even when you're so lonely that you don't even feel like God is with you at all, let alone that He likes you and that He's for you, we can even know God's favor can be with us. If we'll learn how to perceive God's favor, I believe we can receive God's favor no matter what we're going through. If we learn to perceive God's favor, we can receive His favor no matter what. So there aren't many times where I do like a 3-point sermon, but I'm going to today. For all you people that love to take notes and have like some kind of organization and order to it, this is your day. So you can take notes. Even if you're not a note taker, maybe today could be the day. Because maybe you're sitting there thinking, I got this. I don't need to, today's not for me. I don't need. Right. Thursday, you're going to need it. Something's going to happen and you're going to need it, right? If it's not Thursday, it might be Friday or a week from Friday. You're going to need it. So get your notepads out. So the first factor that we're going to talk about to increase God's favor, to flow in His favor, not to earn God's favor, right? Because we learned last week that we can't achieve His favor, that we have to receive it. So how do we learn to walk in God's favor? How do we learn to do that? The number one thing is to expect. Expect. How do I walk in the greatness of God's favor? How do I live in it? How do I tune my life to it? The first thing you've got to do is to expect. You've got to frame your world with favor. Frame your world with favor. What does that mean? That means that everywhere you look, you're looking through a lens that sees God's favor. You're looking through a lens where you can see God's favor is on me no matter what. We talked about 2 characters last week from the Bible. If you weren't here, you missed it. You can catch it online. If you're online with us today, thanks for joining us. But we talked about 2 characters last week, Mary and Moses, right? Both found God's favor by experiencing God's presence. We talked about how God's favor comes from His presence. One of them, Moses, led a couple of million people out of Egypt. He brought them through a very dry land and 40 years in the wilderness. And one of them, the other, Mary, went on to have a baby in inhumane conditions, facing ridicule, being an unwed mom. But they both fulfilled God's purpose. And it was bigger than their convenience, right? It wasn't just about them. That's what favor is all about. And God doesn't just offer to give you stuff. He offers to be something to you, to do something in you, to work something through you. God's favor isn't for our convenience. It's for our purpose. That's what favor is all about. And it's better than anything you could get from anybody, any kind of a physical gift that you can get from anybody in this world, because God's favor can't be taken away. Nobody can take away God's favor from us. It's special. It's a special something from God. So we're going to frame our world with favor, because the Bible is full of folks who had God's favor, right? The Bible is full of characters that had God's favor. I could have listed so many different characters from the Bible last week when we talked about God's favor. Abraham, he found favor in God's sight, even though it meant launching into an unknown, and all God had told him was, go to this land and I'll show you. Go, you're going to move, Abraham. Go to this land. I'll show you where it is. And Abraham says, where? And God says, I'll show you. Just get started. Just get started. Just know that I'll be your shield and your exceeding great reward, because you have found favor, Abraham. Now I wonder, when he went to tell his wife Sarah how much favor he found. Hey Sarah, we're gonna move. We're gonna move. Oh, great, Abraham, where are we going? You bought us a new place across town? No, I don't really know where we're going. God told me that we're going to move. I don't know that he got Sarah's favor or not, but he had God's favor. I don't think I would get Kathy's favor by doing that, coming home and announcing that. But we could have talked about Abraham last week, who saw God's favor and received God's favor. We could have talked about Nehemiah, who saw and received God's favor. We could have talked about Gideon, who saw and received God's favor. Women in the Bible got God's favor as well, just like women today get God's favor. Esther found favor, and she saved a whole nation, right? Ruth, she found God's favor she found favor with Boaz, and then she went from picking scraps in the field to drinking from the water jug of the servants to actually sitting with Boaz himself. She found great favor. Favor will do stuff in your lives where you end up thinking, God, really? You're going to bless me this much? God's favor is such a blessing. And, maybe you think all this is just a bunch of happy talk or a bunch of, the other word I think of, I can't say here. But maybe you don't believe me, right? Maybe you don't believe me. Well, you don't have to. So I'll take your share of the favor as well. I'll just take yours. If you don't want to believe it, I'll take your share of the favor because I've decided to frame my world with favor. I've decided that even when bad things happen, I'm going to choose to believe that God works all things to the good of those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. I'm framing my world with favor, and I'd like for you to do that too. Let me quickly run through 5 scriptures. You can study them later on your own. If you got your pen and pencil out, taking notes, I'm sure. So you can write down the scriptures. As I read them, you can write down the reference. Leviticus 26:9. Leviticus 26:9. I will look on you with favor and make you fruitful and increase your numbers, and I will keep my covenant with you. That's God speaking. Psalm 5:12. The psalmist says, surely, Lord, you've blessed the righteous and you surround them with your favor as with a shield. Surrounded with your favor as a shield, covering. And God's favor isn't only behind us. It's not just what He did in the past, right? It's in front of me. Anything that I'm going through in the future, God's favor is there. God is outside of time. And it's beside me, walking with me every step of the way. Thank you, God, for your favor. Thank you, Lord, for your favor all the way. And continuing with this favor 5, these 5 scripture verses. Psalm 84:11, for the Lord God is a sun and shield. The Lord bestows favor and honor. Don't you love those 2 words together? Favor and honor. So the Lord bestows favor and honor, and no good things does He withhold from those whose walk is blameless. Well, that might be your catch, right? You might be saying, well, sorry, I'm not blameless. Well, join the club. Neither am I. I don't think any one of us here are blameless, right? But Jesus was blameless. Jesus was blameless, and He lived a life that you couldn't live. He died a death that you should have died. And now He offers His free favor to anyone who will believe Him enough to say, Lord, I receive your favor. Continuing with the favor 5, Proverbs 3:4, if you obey the commands of the Lord, you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. Favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. And if some of you were concerned because we were just reading Old Testament scriptures, I've got one from Acts just as well. Acts 2:47, a New Testament scripture. These people were praising God, and the scripture says they enjoyed the favor of all of the people, and the Lord added to their numbers daily those who were being saved. God's favor on us. And by the way, the Bible tells us also, scripture tells us that Jesus grew in wisdom and stature in favor with God and men. And I want to be like Jesus. I want to be like Jesus and grow in God's favor. And I want to know that He's guiding me and that He's directing me in His favor. So the first thing that I have to do is to expecting God's favor. Maybe writing these 5 scripture verses, the favor 5 on note cards and hanging them in the bathroom or on the dashboard or somewhere where I can regularly see them, to be reminded that God's favor is there to be received all the time, no matter what the circumstances are. God's favor is for us. I'm afraid that so many of us don't expect it, right? How many of us, we just don't expect God's favor? He's not a genie in the bottle, right? We all agree on that. But He is God in heaven. He doesn't do favors to make our life convenient, but He gives favor to make us purposeful, to give us purpose in our life, to help us walk out the purpose that He created us for. He gives us that favor. So I believe He certainly wants us to expect it. He certainly wants us to know that we can get it. Or maybe we think that if we have God's favor, that would make us all bougie, right? A little bit arrogant and, oh, I have the favor of God. You like that? But I'm convinced that God would have us to expect His favor. I think He wants us to expect His favor and to receive His favor because, really, that's going to humble us. It's not going to make us all arrogant, all bougie. No, it's going to make us humble because we know that this is all God. It's all because of God's favor on me. That it's not what I'm doing. It's not something I'm achieving. It's just what I'm receiving from God. It's a humbling thing. I'm walking in the favor of God, walking in the fog. So many people, and you probably hear this all the time. You might have said it a few times. I think I probably have. When something bad happens, you go immediately to that self-talk, that little recorder that plays in the back of your brain, Oh, well, that's just the story of my life. That's just the story of my life. I saw this nice, ladies, I saw this nice dress at Macy's, and I really liked it, and I was going to come back and get it, and doggone it, I came back, and it was gone already. That's just the story of my life. Oh, poor me. Well, Eeyore, if that's the story of your life, you need to get a new director for your story. You got the wrong writer if that's the story of your life. We need to change and let somebody else be the director and the writer of our story, right? Favor should be the primary frame of reference for any child of God. The primary frame of reference that we see the world through is God's favor. It's like our kids. They don't ask permission to eat whatever they want to eat in the house, right? At least they don't in our house. They'll eat the last ice cream bar and leave the empty box in the freezer. And they don't feel any shame at all. Right? That might have happened this week. But that's just part of the deal of being our kids, right? They have free reign to the favor of the food in our house. The psalmist says that we should forget not all the benefits of the Lord. Forget not all the benefits of the Lord. So the number one way that we need to receive God's favor and walk in it and let it flow in us is to expect. Expect it. Number two, recognize it. Recognize God's favor. We need to open our eyes to opportunity and recognize the opportunities that God's favor brings us. You ever seen a married couple and you look at them and you say, oh man, they've just got God's favor all over their marriage, right? I wish we had that. Honey, why don't we have that? Why don't we have that? Well, no, it's not anything really special. It's just that they recognize the opportunity for favor in their marriage. And they do something with that opportunity, right? They open their eyes to it. And then God is able to open their heart and pour more in. And God can pour more into you when your eyes are open to His favor and you recognize it. The whole thing with marriage, it can be as good as you want it to be. God's favor is there for the taking. But you have to frame it in a way of God's favor, see it in the light of God's favor, and work on it as if you're expecting God's favor. God's favor. So I want to encourage you today to open your eyes to the opportunities that God has already placed around you. And then here's another thing that goes along with it, and you might want to write this one down too. God will give you the favor you need for the season you're in to do what He's called you to do. God will give you the favor that you need for the season that you're in to do what He's called you to do. You don't think God's going to put you in a season and give you this assignment or give you this thing that He wants you to do and then say, yep, but you're going to have to do this one without my favor. No. God's going to give you what you need. He's going to give you that favor that you need for that purpose that He's called you for. Maybe you say, I don't have God's favor because I've got this crappy job and a crappy boss and crappy life. Well, maybe you do. Maybe God's just showing you His favor by building your character and your integrity through that crappy job. So you'll be prepared when He brings you into a new season of a new favor in your life. Because God will give you the favor that you need for the season that you're in. So if you're in this season where you're dealing with a crappy job, wake up every morning and go out and kill it. Go out and do your very best and work your hardest and realize that this is God's favor on me, the lessons that He's teaching me today in my job. I know in this season in our lives, Kathy and I have seen God's favor in so many different ways, so many incredible ways, everywhere we look. Because this is a season of our lives that we needed an abundance of His favor. Over these past couple of years, we've needed God's favor in our life. As we've worked through things and as we've grown and as our marriage has gotten better and better, it's because we've needed His favor and we've received it. But now we're entering this new season, right? We've got a new season going on. We're in a new place where we're living and we're almost empty nesters, just this far away. Do I think that God's favor is going to vanish from my life because we're in a new season? No, of course not. I'm expecting this new batch of God's favor in my life for this season in our lives. More than we can ask or imagine. God's favor. So I'll keep my eyes open for opportunities for His favor. Opportunities to receive His favor, to continue to work on a strong marriage, to continue to work hard with what He set before us, recognizing opportunities for favor. So what we have to do to learn to say, we have to learn to say, God, what is the favor that you want to give me in this season of my life? And not compare ourselves with the favor that somebody else is getting in their season because they're in a whole different season. But God, this season that I'm in, what's the favor that I want to be able to receive from you? Receive that thing from you. So number 2 is to recognize. Recognize by opening our eyes to opportunities for God's favor. And then number 3, and I'll keep this one short, and then I'll close with it. Respond. Respond to God's favor. Respond by giving yourself to obedience. Our response to what we're learning about His favor and our response to His favor is to give ourselves to obedience. To give God your obedience. And notice this obedience is the response. It's not the obedience that earns His favor. It's not that we need to be obedient so that we can achieve His favor. Remember, we just receive His favor. And then our response is, oh my goodness, how I want to be obedient, to follow God's law and to do things His way and to be more like Jesus because of His favor in my life. So many times I think we flip that around and in our minds we think, oh, if I'm not obedient, God's going to squash me like a bug. If I'm not obedient, God's going to be mad at me. God's not going to be mad at you. He loves you and He cares for you. And so you receive His favor and then you say, oh my goodness, because of this favor I'm receiving, my response, obedience. God, I want to obey. I want to be in your word, God. I want to be in your word to see what you say to me. God, I want to listen and hear from the Holy Spirit, God, that's in me of what you would have me to do. And then, God, I'm going to obey. I'm going to walk in your path for you. Finding God's favor in our obedience, our response, finding His favor. You can remember, the worship team can come up. I told you that this message was titled Walking in the Fog. Walking in the fog. And if you look back at your notes, that I'm sure that you all wrote down copiously, those 3 points and the little phrases that I gave you to go along with them. If you look back at the first letter of each of those phrases, frame your world with favor, open your eyes to opportunity, and give yourself to obedience. That's why we can walk in fog. We can walk in the favor of God. Walking in God's favor. These first letters of these phrases spell F-O-G. A great way for you to remember it. So it's okay then for us to be walking in a fog, right? It's not necessarily a bad play on words for us to be walking in the fog. It's as long as it's the favor of God. Framing your world with favor, expecting God's favor in your life. God, I expect your favor. I'm here to receive it. No matter how I feel, no matter what I'm in the middle of, I'm expecting your favor. Then opening your eyes to opportunities. What has God put in front of you? What has God put in front of you today that you need to walk into and expect God's favor? Remember, I think it was during the Christmas series, we talked about the scripture that said Jesus, because he knew what was before him, endured the shame and the cross. What's before him? We don't look to the left, we don't look to the right, but God, what do you have in front of me? And how can I receive favor in this part of my life? And then responding to God. Responding to God by accepting his favor, receiving his favor, and then walking in obedience to his favor. Walking in obedience to his favor. We can't produce or we can't achieve God's favor. We've said that over and over. But we can position ourselves to receive it. And favor is not just a matter of luck. If you're receiving God's favor, you're not lucky. You're a child of God. It's not just chance, or it's not just looking at the sunny side of life and acting like you don't have any kind of issues or any kind of problems or any negative circumstances. It's not that at all. That's not the message that I'm trying to give you. That's not the favor of God. The message that I want to leave with you is that when you leave this little 2-week mini-series, sermon series, is that you can commit to being a favor finder. Will you commit to be a favor finder? Not just for the next 3 days while you're all inspired by a message, but for the next 3 weeks and the next 3 years, the next 3 months. Will you commit yourself to being a favor finder? Asking God right now and saying, God, make me a favor finder who doesn't just feel the favor of God every once in a while, but walks in it constantly, following hard after you, expecting favor, recognizing favor, and responding to favor. And I will follow hard after you. The Bible says, surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. And so when I'm following Jesus, favor follows me. When I'm following Jesus, favor follows me. It just flows that way. Favor flows that way when we follow Jesus. I used to pitch baseball when I was young. And I learned quickly that a good pitcher doesn't aim his pitches. It's not like darts where you're trying to aim. You don't aim a pitch, right? You just try to throw the ball, right? It's that you get so comfortable in your form after practicing and practicing and practicing, and you throw the ball so many times that when you wind up and rock back and throw it, the ball goes where it's supposed to go because you did what you were supposed to do. The ball goes where it's supposed to go because you did what you're supposed to do. And God's favor is like that. You don't leave here today trying to manipulate your circumstances so that you can be in God's favor. You leave this building today believing God for miracles and positioning yourself to receive those miracles through being where He's called you to be. Realizing that He'll give you the favor you need in this season, in this circumstance of your life. Becoming what He's called you to become. Becoming what He's called you to become. Not what He's called your neighbor or your friend or that person that you don't even like very much. Not what He's called them to become. But what has He called you to become? And then doing it. Walking it out. Letting it flow through you. Not manipulating circumstances, not trying to make changes in circumstances, but walking out the favor of God in your life. Recognizing it, knowing it's there. So commitment to favor isn't just God, send me favor. It's God, I'm making a commitment to you to be in the place where your favor is falling. I commit myself to obeying you, to positioning myself. Your favor has provided me with opportunities, and now I'll position myself to seize them through obedience. A life of favor is usually an abundance of small obediences. It's not the big things. It's those small obediences, those little things that God nudges us to do, that God's Word shows us to do, the small obediences, doing what God gives you to do when He gives it to you, doing what He gives you when He gives it to you, today. Being obedient once and then seeing God's favor. Then being obedient again and seeing God's favor. Obedience over and over again and living and flowing in God's favor. The response to God's favor is more obedience, which brings more favor. A flowing of God's favor in our life. There's somebody here today probably that God is calling to just make a simple little step of obedience. Just a simple step. Doesn't take much right now. Not some huge story that you're going to be telling in front of a big audience at some point. Just a little step of obedience that He's calling you to. Something that God wants you to do. Maybe there's a blessing or an impact or a change locked in this obedience. There's a blessing tied to this obedience. There's an impact tied to this obedience. A change tied to this obedience that's bigger than anything your eyes could ever see or imagine. Just this little step of obedience. Today we're going to take that step. Today we're going to take that step. If I could, as we close, I'd like to pray with you. And as we pray, just know that God's for you. His favor is for you. He wants you to receive His favor. He wants to give you His favor for all of us, for the season that we're in, for the times that we're going through. So, Lord Jesus, as we pray this morning, as we're winding down this little 2-week focus on your favor, Lord, but we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop thinking of your favor. We're not going to stop looking for your favor. We're going to keep receiving it, even though the sermon messages might change topic. But God, as we talked about your favor and studied about your favor, Lord, I'm going to commit to be a favor finder. I'm going to commit, Lord, to seek you, to expect your favor in my life, to know that you are good and that you want me to receive your favor, that you love me and you like me and you created me in your own image. And God, I'm going to recognize those opportunities where I can see your favor, even if they're in the hard times, Lord. I'm going to look for ways to receive your favor through whatever circumstance I'm in. And God, the response, oh Lord, the response to your favor is going to be my obedience. More and more and more, Lord, as I try to be more like Jesus, knowing that I'll fall short every day, but Lord, the goal, the aim is to be more like Jesus in my life. God, I commit to being a favor finder because, God, I know that I'm a favorite of yours. In Jesus' name, amen. Well, I've made a decision to walk in the fog, the favor of God. I'm not going to walk around any more days just circling and wandering in a physical fog. Nope, I'm going to walk in the favor of God. I've made a decision. God, wherever your favor is, that's where I want to be, no matter what it costs me, to follow you, to follow you. So as we finish, the worship team's going to do a song, I think, Good God Almighty, and what a great song for us to end this little mini-series on, because He is good all the time, and His favor is for us all the time. And as you go to your life groups this week, man, have a good time talking about favor. If you're not in a life group yet, find somebody, a neighbor, and we'll get you the information you need. We have them all different nights of the week, and man, you're missing out if you're not part of a life group. Go and enjoy the discussion on God's favor and celebrate with one another as you see God's favor on others. It's not something that, it's not like, well, God's going to use all his favor on this people and there's none for me. No, no, no. There's enough favor for all of us. God's favor covers us all. So have a great week. We love you. There's nothing you can do about it. And like Pastor Kathy always says, the best is yet to come. Love you guys.
I can't count the times I've called or made some broken night. You showed up and patched me up like you do every time. I get amnesia. I forget that you keep coming around. There ain't no way you'll ever let me down. Good God Almighty, I hope you'll find me praising your name no matter what comes. 'Cause I know where I'd be without your mercy. So I keep praising your name at the top of my lungs. Tell me, is he good?
He's good.
Tell me, is he God?
He's God.
He is
Good God Almighty.
You say your love goes on forever, that your mercy never stops. Why would I assume you'd be somebody that you're not? Like Sunday morning, I know you're gonna be there every day. So what on earth could make me be afraid? Good God Almighty, I hope you'll find me praising your name no matter what comes. 'Cause I know where I'd be without your mercy. So I keep praising your name at the top of my lungs. Is he good?
He's good.
Tell me, is he God?
He's God.
He is
Good God Almighty.
praise him.
Praise him in the morning, praise him in the noontime, praise him when the sun goes down. Love him in the morning, love him in the noontime, love him when the sun goes down.
Praise him.
Praise him in the morning, praise him in the noontime, praise him when the sun goes down. Love him in the morning, love him in the noontime, love him when the sun goes down.
Jesus.
Jesus in the morning, Jesus in the noontime, Jesus when the sun goes down. Jesus in the morning, Jesus in the noontime, Jesus when the sun goes down.
Good God Almighty, I hope you'll find me praising your name no matter what comes. 'Cause I know where I'd be without your mercy. So I keep praising your name at the top of my lungs. Is he good?
He's good.
Tell me, is he God?
He's God.
He is
Good God Almighty.
Yes. Amen. Love you guys.